guys, so I have another haul for you, a bit of a collective haul. Now first things first, you may wonder what that box down there is. I will show you. Basically I bought a treadmill. I did mention it on my blog. I can't remember if I mentioned it on YouTube, and it was absolutely huge. As you can see, it's just massive in comparison to the telly. There's a telly, there's the box. It is just absolutely huge. So it is going back to Argos on Friday. Until then I almost have to trip over to get past my bed, as there's not much room, as you can see, but that's my own fault. Okay, so that was my treadmill. Big mistake in buying it. I just don't think the user reviews knew what they were talking about, to be honest. One woman said that she could lift the thing herself. Well, either she was some like incredible Hulk woman or a bodybuilder or something, but I can't even lift half of it, and my dad can't definitely lift it on his own. So it's going back anyway. So first things first, the things that I've actually bought that I'm actually going to keep. So I went shopping yesterday on my own for 4 hours. Yes, I do enjoy a good shop. First thing I'll do is beauty makeup. So I went to the good old trusty Boots, and to be honest, 2 of these things I actually needed to replace. I've had these things before, but so one of them is my False Lash Effect Fusion Max Factor mascara. In my opinion, this is the best mascara, and mine has just run out, so I've got another one. Stupidly, I didn't look at the little end bit, and I've got black/brown. Now I always go with black, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but I wore it today, and you know, I can definitely use it up. It's not so drastic that it's like really brown, but it's just not as black as I'd want it. So silly me. But the next thing I got was this nail varnish. It is Miss Sporty, and to be honest, well, it's colour 37. I'm actually wearing it on my nails with some glitter over the top. And mine had gone all gloopy, and I just love this colour, so I got another one. I will try and put prices on the down bar below. I don't know the prices for the Boots items. Oh wait, no I do. I have a receipt. Okay, so the mascara was £8.99. It was reduced, £3 saving. And then this Miss Sporty nail varnish was £1.99, bargain. The next thing I got, which is the glitter that I've paired over the top of my nails, is Revlon's 441 Radiant, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you'll be able to see how sparkly this thing is, but it is a lovely colour. So I liked that, and it caught my eye, so I got it basically. And this was £6.49, so a little bit more pricey. And then I got something that I've been after for a long time. It's the L'Oreal Paris Caress lipstick in 301 Dating Coral. Now the Dating Coral has actually been sort of out of stock for ages. It seems that Coral is very popular this year, but finally I've got it. My lighting isn't very good today, so apologies, but I'm actually wearing it on my lips now. And I'm really impressed with it. It's really smooth and moisturising to put on, and yeah, I can tell this is going to be like one of my favourite lipsticks. And that was £7.99, so not too bad, sort of a mid-range lipstick. So that is it for my beauty products. Next up, clothes. And I don't normally buy that many clothes, but when I do, I tend to buy quite a few at a time. I got quite a few bits. Well, I'll let you decide. First of all, in no particular order, Republic. And this was actually a sale item, and I got it for £7. And it's a little bit different though, and you definitely wouldn't want to pay the full price. The full price of this before, let me just look, was £18, and there's no way that you pay £18 for this, because it's like a little bit of material. Hang on, I'm trying to get it not inside out. Okay, this is going to be really hard to show actually, but basically, obviously you put your arms through these bits, and then this bit sort of drapes down, so you haven't really got much of a top. But obviously you wear a vest top underneath. Well, I'm going to anyway. I assume everyone would, but you never know. So yes, I thought that was a little bit quirky and different, so I got it. And it was £7. I actually thought it was 10 until I got to the till and she said, oh no, it's been reduced further. So I was like, lovely. Next up is Topshop. So I've got a bit of a story about this purchase. With student discount, I actually got these down to, let me have a look at my receipt, £34.20 from £38, so that's good. But you may have seen these in a haul before, and basically they're just red skinny jeans with sort of the cut off ankle. Yes, well the thing is, I have actually bought these before, and if you watched my last video when I talked about my stupid drunken weekend, then these jeans was actually, not these ones, but the ones that I had before was actually the ones that I was wearing when I had my drunken episode. And I actually ruined them. They had all stains down them that wouldn't come out, vanish or no vanish. And vanish is like a detergent sort of to get stains out, by the way, if you don't know what that is, if like you're in the US or something. And there was a little bit scuffed on the bum, obviously, where I'd been sitting down a lot and refusing to get up because I couldn't walk. So sadly I had to get rid of those, and I thought I just need to get some more because they're like my favourite pair of jeans. So ultimately I had to take the plunge and spend £34.20 on something that I could have already had, but I stupidly ruined them. So that's that. So although I'm glad I've got my favourite jeans back, I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for actually ruining them in the first place. A little bit silly of me to waste money like that, but what can you do? Not drink, that's what you can do. Or not drink stupidly, rather. Next up, quiz. This was also a sale item, and I didn't really plan on buying a dress, but I ended up with two, but not from, one from River Island and one from Quiz. So this is the Quiz one, and this was £10 in the sale. And basically it's a bodycon dress with sort of this gold press study sort of design effect, and I think these are all in the shops because I've seen a lot of them, and it's just really figure hugging and soft and nice, and it looks quite good, so I thought I'd take that. The women in the shop were very helpful and they said, yeah, definitely looks really good, so I took it. Next up, as I've just mentioned, I got another dress also from River Island this time. Now, River Island, look, there's a bag. I don't normally get anything from River Island because it's normally quite expensive, but this dress was only £25, which for River Island I thought that was really good. And it's one of those peplum dresses that are all in fashion, basically. It's navy. Just like that, and it's got a nice zip design on the back there. And that's just really nice on, and I figured that I could use this on holiday, wear this as one of my outfits, but also use it when I go back to uni for a night out. So I thought that I'd dual purpose intention there. And last but not least, international. I don't know if these shops are like all around the world, but I know they definitely do in Nottingham, and that's all I know. But I think they've got a website, so I actually picked up some shorts. I've not had any black shorts in absolutely ages, and these ones caught my eye. They're just quite plain with those zips. I'll have to look at the receipt because I got a student discount in this shop to tell you how much they were and what I got them for. So bear with me one moment. And I also picked up in international some sort of skinny jeans in sort of a blue colour. They're a little bit long though, so I have to turn the edges up, but they always are for me, so. Okay, so looking at the prices, I got a student discount off each of the items. So the jeans were $16.99, but I got them for $15.29, and the black shorts were $17.99 and I got them for $16.19. So a little bit of a saving there. So that is everything that I bought. I didn't go too wild. I was quite picky with what I wanted and, you know, what sort of thing I was after. A little bit annoyed at myself that I had to make, well, the jeans purchase when I shouldn't have done. But there we go, lesson learnt big time. As always, thank you to my subscribers, and if you'd like to subscribe then please do. Any comments or questions or anything, please as always leave in the comment box below and I'll get back to you. I hope that you're all having a great day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!